Hey guys, William Saunders here, the co-founder of Print My ATM. So basically, I'm just coming to you guys because just recently I was tagged into a long, lengthy post, another episode of binary option wars and everything of that nature. So I tend to stay from out of those. I don't want to be associated with them and everything of that nature. I think it's pretty much immature and petty, and it's not worth any of my time. But for the most part, I'm starting to get a little frustrated with my students that are getting distracted, okay? That are falling for these six-figure scams, okay? So you guys have to understand that binary options recently just really started to pick up. Now we have a lot of different marketers coming in and they've been doing a lot of different type of scams with it, okay? So you guys need to understand that prior to me getting into my education, my training 2 years ago, okay, before Print My ATM was here, there were three top trading educational institutes that I looked up to, okay? So keep in mind that within the past 15 months, all of the social media groups that's coming up, all of the new websites that's coming up that's offering trading signals and everything in that nature, within the last 15 months, 90% of it came from Print My ATM. Okay, so it's nothing more but a watered down version of more than likely our basic course. Okay, and we definitely have the documentation improved to back up this. All right. So for you guys to see every new thing that come out or this new site that come out and you're coming back, it's all very distraction. So the sites that I myself actually looked up to, the first one was actually the binary options expert. Okay, so these guys been out even before we got out. So the binary options expert out, Dwayne Cunningham's is a pretty good guy. And I mean, they did a pretty good job, but the only thing about these guys is that they don't teach you exactly what's going on in the market, okay? Now, it's great if you guys have no training. It's better than YouTube videos. It's better than all this stuff or whatever. But once again, they don't teach you every single thing that they know. I do believe that they're actually holding back some information. I'm telling you, I've actually been on the Emerald level, and more than likely, when I was going with my trading sessions with these guys, they were confirming what I've already knew. Okay, and basically after about 90 days, I was like, that's pretty much it. So I went off and I started to research other trading mentors. The second one was actually the ITM binary options financials. Okay, so more than likely you guys probably seen them online and everything like that. So that was the second one that was actually a pretty good resources. They do have a lot of specialty when it comes to customized software that you can't get anywhere else unless you're with them. The third one is actually Online Trading Academy. Okay, so these are like the top three trading institutes online that were actually out before we launched Print My ATM that were actually producing successful results. Okay, so these are actually real trading institutions that you guys can actually look into besides Print My ATM. But I don't want you guys looking into these Facebook groups. I don't want you guys looking into these other sites because they're not there to help you guys. They are just there to make money. Okay, now prior to that, once again, Print My ATM, in actuality, it wasn't even supposed to be public. This was basically for my relatives and a close colleagues of mine. Once we started to get pretty much good results, then we went ahead and went into corporation and kind of went from there. And keep in mind that this is my toolbox. This is like my Pandora's box. I've spent multiple six figures on education, and every time I do so, and I perfected my craft of actually trading, I create a blueprint and introduce it to my students. This is not about me dumping a whole bunch of tools and softwares and everything like that on my students. It's just about me creating a blueprint and moving forward and leaving something behind for them to actually follow. So everything tied within PMA's community is well over $225,000 worth of education that has been invested, okay? So keep that in mind when you guys are looking around and searching for this indicator and everything like that. I mean, there is no need to go anywhere else, to be honest. And I'm not saying that just to be conceited. It's just that we know exactly where everything else is, okay? So we know exactly how to get the results when it comes to this industry, no matter if it's trading binary, trading forex, trading futures, or even pretty soon trading penny stocks, okay? We have the formula down pack. And I can tell you guys something, that you can learn every indicator, you can learn every trend, you can learn everything. There's just some things in a market that you have to find the right people that have been in a market long enough and kind of just connect with them and gain the knowledge from there, okay? So once again, understand the six-figure scam. You guys need to understand that most of the people that are coming out with these groups and websites, they're getting paid from the brokers. They refer people to the brokers, they make commissions. When you guys take your trades and you lose money with these brokers, they make commission. Yes, they make commission from your losses, okay? And I mean, you guys can contact any broker, let them know, hey, I have a large following. I would like to start to bring in some people through our affiliate link. Can I get paid off their losses? And they will tell you exactly how you can get paid off the broker losses, okay? So that's the first couple ways that they're actually making money from you guys. They're making money from the broker itself, and then they're making money off your losses. The second way that they're actually making money from you guys is from these softwares that really don't work and these indicators that really don't work. And let me tell you guys something, indicators are nothing more than a tool. You are the filter. You should understand how to read the market, and the indicator is just there to aid you in a way to make things easier, but that indicator can go out. When that indicator is no longer working, you have to use your basic market knowledge, okay? So there is not going to be one indicator just about that can save you every time and help you win every successful trade. And this is why these guys are coming out with new indicators. This is why they're continuing to test new indicators and everything, and it's because the previous indicator that was actually working is no longer working in the current market conditions, so they have to switch up with different indicators, okay? So understand, it's not the indicators, it's the market itself, okay? The market in itself is actually fixed. You guys are not going against just regular traders. You guys are going against the banks and the corporations, okay? You guys are going against the market makers. You guys are going against the broker itself, the house, okay? So if you guys don't understand all of this information, I don't care how many indicators you have, how many softwares you have, how many free YouTube videos you don't watch, in the end, you're not going to be a six-figure trader. There is no six-figure trader right now that actually went through watching free videos online. Okay, they had a mentor, they were connected to some institution, they had some type of real education that was solid that they actually paid for. Okay. So this is how you guys are actually getting caught up in these six-figure scams. For instance, a new product just came out, and I'm not going to mention their name, but once again, they give you free signals. Only thing you have to do is deposit money into their brokers. 9 out of 10, they actually own that broker. And once again, they probably don't even pay out. And even if they did own the broker, they make money from your deposit and off your losses as well. Okay, so understand that you guys have to be very careful about who you're working with in this industry. Okay, people can try to sell courses and services all that they want to just to get your money and show you something that'll work for today, tomorrow. But I guarantee you within the first 30 to 90 days, the real results are going to come through. Okay, and these guys are basically just distracting you. Okay, so I need for you guys to really stay focused on the process that we teach here within PMA, especially if you're one of our students, okay? I mean, there's nothing that I haven't seen online that comes across in this industry. There's no website that I really haven't seen. There's no person that I pretty much don't know about. And to be honest, I've contacted all of these signal providers, all of the creators of these products and everything like that, even these other traders that have a large following and we have mutual students. I've contacted them, I've reached out to them, guess what? I got no response. And the reason being is because they don't want me in their scammy circle, because then I'll be able to just point it out and pull it out, okay? So you guys have to understand that. And no, you guys just don't have to join PMA, okay? It's just one of the best that I've actually mentioned of the top 4 that I believe, in my personal opinion, that can actually lead the masses into successful trading. Now, one thing that I can say is that I pretty much had a gift and talent when it comes to analyzing different trends and everything in that nature. So I've able to grow and really take that skill and talent to a next level when it came to being in this trading industry. And this is why I'm able to trade binary options. This is why I'm able to trade forex. This is why I'm able to trade futures. And pretty soon I'll be off to trading penny stocks, okay? So you guys have to understand that trading is an art form. And to be honest, if you guys do not want to learn and you just kind of want to make money, I recommend cash gifting, okay? Because trading is an art form. And no matter how many signals that you guys are going to receive from this and that person, signals have a delay, okay? Not only with the signals, the same thing goes with auto trading. We have all that stuff here. Okay, we have the signals, we have the auto trading. I've actually given my advanced student access to over 1,000 signal providers. All right, and also pretty soon they'll get access to over 1,000 different indicators. Okay, so we have all of that information here. But once again, I don't want to bombard my students with that stuff because in the end, that stuff really doesn't keep up. It's not going to make you a six-figure trader. It's not going to make you a seven-figure trader. And this is what I want for my students. So I need for you guys to understand this information and to stay focused. If you guys are within PMA, then guess what? Follow the process 100% with PMA. Exactly everything. And then once you guys start to get the results that we have established for you, then you guys can go ahead and tweak a couple things and go from there. But for the most part, don't come in and give 20% and then go to this person and try to take this and try to recreate the wheel. You guys will never be successful with it, okay? Stop believing into this stuff that people are saying with the indicators and the softwares, because all that stuff is not going to give out, especially when the market makers come in, all right? Especially when the banks and corporations are going to come in and start to move the market pretty much against you. That stuff is not going to work. So you guys have to understand this. You guys have to have the education of what's going on behind the price, why the market is actually doing that. And simply, it comes down to the money that's in the industry itself. How much money is in Forex itself, okay? For that day, these guys are making multiple millions just off the Forex industry alone, just moving the markets, okay? But if you guys don't understand where to look at for the fixes and the key points and the times of the day and everything in that nature, you guys are not going to get the kind of results that you want. It's just going to be temporary. It's going to be quick results, and then a lot of time is going to be wasted. So once again, guys, stay focused whether you're with PMA or not PMA. Get with a reputable trading institute, not one of these scammy guys that created a Facebook group using our basic information or created a site using our basic information. Because as I stated, 90% within the last 15 months have came from our at least our basic, at most the novice. They don't have any more information than that, okay? It all was derived from here. And we have the student login details and everything dated all the way back to the first day that they started, and also the payments that they paid us, okay? So we have multiple documentation. So you guys need to stop falling for these guys that's coming out and with this indicator, this software and all this stuff, and it's just a whole big mess. It's starting to create a big old fuss and giving binary options a bad name right now. All right. So once again, I want you guys to stay focused. We wish everyone much success, of course. As always, happy trading.